Tom, you've repeatedly mentioned the part about charity.
Yes.
And this year, you were partnered with Habitat for Humanity.
Yes.
And tell us a little bit about that choice.
Well, we've had several charities over time. We had a long run with St. Matthew's House. I think it was good for all of us. I've had a long personal relationship with Habitat all over the country. I've worked in California and New Jersey. Habitat is an amazing organization here, and it was just sort of a natural fit for us and an organization that I'm sure Lisa will talk about, but they've built 2,756 homes, I think, in Collier County in the last 26 or 27 years, about 100 a year. And affordable housing is probably the #1 issue in Collier County, and they serve the needs, and they are the standard bearer for Habitat in the United States. So.
Lisa, welcome to Unlocking Naples, which is a very apropos name for what you guys do with Habitat for Humanity. You were the charity chosen for Cars on Fifth this year. You do a lot of good all throughout Collier County. And if you could describe what it meant for you guys, we'll get into the money that's raised, but just in terms of other things like the visibility, et cetera, how that helps.
Well, of course, we've watched Cars on Fifth for years and years and years. And of course, we know that everybody in Collier County is going to hear about Cars on Fifth. And to be able to pair that with Habitat for Humanity was remarkable, a true opportunity in every way.
So I think the important thing too for me is realizing since COVID, since there has been such a boom inside of Naples,
right,
both in stature, in housing prices, which leads to an affordability gap. What is driving you guys? What your issues are that you're dealing with?
Jonathan, I wish that this problem was only 6 years old.
Yeah.
But this goes back far longer than that. I've had the great privilege of being a part of this organization for 25 years.
Oh, wow.
And over that arc of time, the reality is that we have always been at a crisis level when it comes to the access to affordable housing, but particularly affordable home ownership. And for decades, we have been in a significant deficit, greater than 10,000 units and growing at a pace of about 1,000 a year, based on the influx of population coming in, to your point about COVID and the relocation. And so we're just continuing to exacerbate a bad situation with a lack of supply, a huge need, and the resulting destabilization of our workforce as people are leaving the county to try to find something that is affordable, that is healthier, that is safer. But what it is not is closer to work. This issue is really important for the health and vitality of Collier County and for those that make this economy work.
In terms of building houses, providing houses, what are your goals over the next year, 5 years, that type of thing?
So we've been building at a pace of between 90 and 100 a year for about 20 years, 25 years. So that we have increased our impact. And that happened when we went from being an infill builder to becoming subdivision builders. And we're able to increase our efficiencies, build faster and better by building a community. So we've now moved away from a single family home to two-story townhomes and now condominiums. So truly unique in the world of Habitat for Humanity. Obviously, we need the support of volunteers whom we depend upon to keep costs low by doing all of the jobs that can be done by non-skilled labor. And of course, we depend upon the generosity and resources of amazing people in this community. That stability that comes through home ownership is what is in my humble opinion, the greatest generational impact.
Fantastic. Thank you. Thank you so much.
Thank you for having me. Thank you for the invitation. It's been a pleasure.